It was good seeing this story about Coles and what they're doing with OpenAI, their corporate partnership, rolling out OpenAI facilities within their business across the enterprise. And I say it was good because at Tower Systems, we've been engaged with OpenAI and Google Gemini integrated within our POS software for small business retailers for a long time now. We've been in this space, working in this space for and on behalf of small business retailers. So having Coles kind of join the party, if you like, and I know that sounds a bit cheeky and I don't mean it to, but having Coles join the party is pretty good. Right now, today, small business retailers using our POS software can use the AI tools to import pretty much any invoice. You don't need EDI tools anymore. You can pretty much load the invoice in and the AI tools will analyze the invoice and figure out all of the data points and load them into the software. Saves so much time. You can use the AI tools to generate product descriptions that are really meaningful. They're very smart and they help the products get found easily by customers. You can use the AI tools to generate blog posts and publish those blog posts at any point into the future on the blog platform of your choice from directly within the POS software. And it will generate those blog posts using the prompts that are relevant to your type of business, your tone, the type of persona you want to have when you're writing blog posts for your business. You can use the AI tools to do price comparisons of nearby competitors and really understand where your business is positioned price-wise compared to others. You can use the AI tools to figure out what's not working in the shop. What have you got too much stock of? Where are you letting the business down through your buying practices? You can use the AI tools to figure out what you're missing out on. In many small business retail situations, if you look at the top 20 or 30 or 40 stock items, you're out of stock of those 10, 15, 20% of the time. And imagine having AI tools that tell you about that before it becomes a problem, before you're out of stock, and you're able to take moves to address that situation. You can use the AI tools in our POS software today to see what sells with what, to understand what the opportunities are for you to leverage that data to make even more money by selling what sells with what. You can use the AI tools to see if theft is an issue. And we know from our work with small business retailers that talking about retail theft is something they pretty much don't want to do. They'd rather not know about it. The problem is they'll want to know about it once it becomes a problem that's so noticeable on their business balance sheet. The AI tools in our POS software help you uncover theft long before that's the case, long before you are financially concerned about the cost of theft in your business. We do that in a pretty smart way in the background, and we push the information to the retail business owner if they want to have a look at it. We can't make them read it, but certainly the AI tools put the information there. Also, in our POS software, we have AI tools that have replaced a traditional kind of boring numbers end of shift situation with commentary. What happened today? What was important? What should I notice? What should I be aware of? And so it puts that commentary together in a form that you can read and understand. We also have AI tools embedded in our POS software where we are in the process of replacing traditional reporting with commentary, like we're doing with end of shift, but beyond that, into other reports in our software. So when we see a story like this, with Coles going with ChatGPT across the enterprise of their business, and we think about that in the context of our small business customers, with another hat on, I own a shop myself. And we use the Tower POS software in that shop, and we're using the AI tools in that shop to save time, to make better business decisions, and to be smarter in how we run the business, make fewer mistakes. And so I'm living and breathing in that shop, the AI tools opportunity. We have hundreds and hundreds of retailers who are embracing AI tools today in the POS software that's embedded with AI tools. Tower has been in that AI space for several years now. Here in 2025, we've enhanced the AI tools significantly. 2026, we've got more of those enhancements coming down the line. So when it comes to seeing what Coles are doing, it's great because it puts the news about AI and retail front and center in a way that small business retailers can't. And it hopefully helps small business retailers see, okay, if Coles are doing that, and if I'm competing in any way at all with any of the Coles or Coles related businesses, I'm going to have to play in the AI space. It's not a choice anymore. It's not an option. You've got to use these tools to really improve your business. So the story about Coles is something that's exciting and innovative and encouraging and motivating for any retailer. What we're doing at Tower Systems, we think, is pretty leading edge because we were partnered with ChatGPT long before this Coles announcement. We're partnered with Google Gemini and Claude long before the announcement by Coles. And I think that AI is making a fundamental difference in local small business retail. If you want it to reduce your labor cost, you can. If you want it to reduce the labor cost over here so that you can allocate that labor somewhere else in your business, you can do that. If you want to make faster business decisions, you can do that. You want to make better quality business decisions, you can do that. If you want to create for your business opportunities to attract new shoppers that you're not able to do kind of more manually, you can do that. AI is facilitating with all of those things. I think one of the things that makes the Tower approach a little different is, sure, we've done the tech, we've got the AI tools embedded in the software. We spend a lot of time on the why, and we also very much help with the how. So that when you have a small business retailer who says, this is too hard, I don't understand it, I'm too old for that, or whatever, I'm no spring chicken, and I'm loving what I'm able to do with AI in my own retail business. And I'm loving seeing what Tower is able to do with AI as it helps small business retailers. I think that the AI tools available to small business retailers are a competitive game changer for those businesses. And that's why I'm excited for what Tower has already done and what it's bringing down the line. These are really wonderful times in terms of innovation, tech innovation. And this announcement from Coles is further encouragement from them to all retailers to look at what can be done. So if you're a retailer and you're not using AI tools, I encourage you to start to do that within your business. If you're a retailer and your POS software doesn't have embedded AI tools available to you, check us out. See if Tower Systems might be a fit. Maybe they're not. Who knows? It's possible that we are because we're in 16 different vertical marketplaces and we have awesome POS software very much tailored to each of those marketplaces. So when it comes to small business retail, that's our sole focus. We only sell our software to independent small business retailers. We know who our customers are. And if we're not right for you, we're going to tell you that. We're going to let you know and gently wish you all the best. But back to AI. It is changing rapidly. What you see in the software today is going to be different to what you see in a couple of months' time. It is moving that fast, which is exciting because the speed of change and the excitement around change gives you potential competitive advantage. And when it comes to retail, competitive advantage is pretty good. What Coles have done is great. It's put higher up in the news cycle information about what retailers can do with AI. I thank them for that, but let's focus on what we can do in our businesses. And when you're ready, Tower Systems is here to help. Thanks for watching.